Another challenge, another challenge, another challenge, double challenge, another challenge, another challenge, another challenge, double challenge. Greatest Nigerian worker, greatest Nigerian worker. I want to say, I want to yarn, I want to postulate, I want to ejaculate, I want to gesticulate. Greatest for the greatest, for the greatest, for the greatest, for the greatest. Comrades, at this time, we're handing over the microphone to the voice of the workers. Good Nigerian workers! Good Nigerian workers! Ever-conscious Nigerian workers! Good Nigerian students! Ever-conscious Nigerian students! Comrades, let me plead with you to listen attentively. We are here in the parliament of the Nigerian people. It's a parliament that represents every constituency. It's a parliament that is representative. It's a parliament that will receive our complaint. Everywhere around the world, the parliament is supposed to be for the people. They are supposed to enact laws for the people. They are supposed to speak for the people. All of us are from constituency. Is there anybody that is not from constituency? If you are from a constituency, raise your name and shout the constituency. I am from Ayuba local government in Borno State. I therefore have a representative here. I am also from a senatorial district. I have my senator here. So same with all of you here. Is that true? So we must listen. On your behalf, comrades, we have written to them also that we'll be here today. We'll be here to lay our complaint of what is happening in the entire education system in Nigeria. I'm sure they are also aware that the university system has been shut down for 5 months. And I'm sure they are also aware that it's the children of the working class, the children of the less privileged, and the children of the poor that are actually affected. And I think this is a matter that requires urgent national attention. That is why we have to scale it up to the level of protest in every state for the governors to be aware. We have scaled it to every also state house assembly for the legislators in the state to be aware. We are happy that some state governors came out physically to receive our complaint letters and also make promises. That is leadership. We are aware some ran away and hide here in Abuja. That is not leadership. Leadership is about taking responsibility. Leadership is about addressing challenges. Leadership is not about complaining. Leadership is not about shifting goalposts. That is why we are here, comrades. And therefore, they are our representative. And they need to know that we need to allocate resources to the education sector. We need to allocate resources to the universities. We need our lecturers to be well taken care of. Let me share with them our predicament. The 2009 agreement has expired because it is supposed to be reviewed every 3 years. Today is 11 years and people are still dilly-dallying. That is why our university workers are the least paid in Africa. Our professors earn less than $700. You can Google in your phone to find out what is the average in Africa. I did that this morning before I came here. I know what South African are paying their professors, and that's why many of our professors, our best paid, they are leaving. There is massive exodus of our best paid. Workers work not as slaves, they work to earn a living. And therefore their wages should be able to take care of them. Is that true? Yes. But 30,000 today cannot take us even to the next bus stop, because one loaf of bread is now 1,000 naira. So if we are to buy one loaf of bread daily without anything to support it, it means that we have spent the 30,000 naira, and therefore it's not realistic. Our currency has been on the free fall, and therefore it has put many workers into hardship. But to compound the hardship, our children are at home. Our women and mothers, are you here? Yeah. Our students, are you here? Yeah. Our youths, are you here? Yeah. Nigerian workers, are you here? Yeah. Are you happy with the situation? If you have not agreed, can you say nay? Yeah. Because we want to do it the other way around. Because we are here in the parliament. So you must understand our language. So comrades, we have a documented complaint that have captured all the issues we have stated and what we expect of the parliament. If before now they have not looked at the issue as a serious issue, we want the parliament of the Nigerian people, to take this issue very seriously. Because denying the children of the poor quality education is actually also adding to the security challenge that we are in now. Because if you have more of an only enlightened people, we are then breeding more terrorists. That is the reality. That is what the situation will be. And we don't want that to happen. And therefore, as a patriotic organization, as a pan-Nigerian organization that cannot be divided along ethnic or religious line, Nigerian workers are here in their number. We are the only organization that is pan-Nigerian. And when politicians speak about region, they speak about religion, they speak about all devices, we will not be there. We will be there to speak on one issue that unites Nigerians. The issue of putting food on the table of ordinary Nigerians. The issue of providing employment to our unemployed youth. The issue of giving quality education, which is a right of every Nigerian child. This is why we are here, comrades. And therefore, I have taken time to capture all of this into a documented letter that after giving them, we can also make it public and also publish to the Nigerian people. Our first line of action, our representative, is actually the national protest. It took place in all the 36 states of Nigeria, yes, and this is the national one. The next line of action, if nothing has happened, and if there is no intervention, no urgency, and the issue remains where it is, it will be national protest for 3 days and also strike action. We hope we will not reach that juncture, because we are patriotic and we have been patient for 5 months. We have made a lot of inputs behind the scene, but it's like many Nigerians are not aware. We need to then make it openly, to also expose what we have been able to do, what information we have tried to put on the table, what support we have been given, and what ideas we have also brought to the table. Nigeria is not a poor country. Because if you look at the statistic, the amount of money we spend per annum in sending our kids, or for the elites to send their kids out of this country, is 1.6 trillion. It's enough to fix our universities. It's enough. So these are the issues, comrades. These are the issues. So others from Nigerian children that are out of school, from the 4 university-based unions, and also from the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, Academic Staff Union of Colleges of Education, and all the unions, including the Nigerian Union of Teachers, for the great chambers to discuss this issue and try to intervene before our next line of action. So everything has been well documented, and therefore we hope we have delivered this message on your behalf. And all of you here are witnesses. Is that so correct? Yeah. So I present this, Mr. Chairman, on behalf of the Speaker, whom you are representing, to you. Thank you very much. Comrades, hello? Because we have them in number here, we'll allow the chairman to speak, and if he so permits, we can also hear from our own Peter Patterson, former trustee of NLC and former president of the bank, who is also one of the leaders of the House of Representatives. But first, Engineer Wudil from Wudil constituency of Kano State, who is the House Committee Chair on Labor, representing the Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Great Nigerian workers! Great Nigerian workers! Insulator! We Africa! The NLC President, Comrade Ayuba Waba, and other executive members of NLC and other bodies of NLC. My leader again, Comrade Peter Patterson, who is a comrade forever. Our leader also, a former senator, Senator Shehu Sani from Kaduna State. My honorable colleagues from the green chambers from different states. Mr. President, you know, since the day you conceived this protest, we spoke extensively. Yesterday throughout, we are speaking to you, we are speaking with you on phone. And what I told you, and what the message of Speaker and the leadership of House of Representatives said, we are partners. We are partners. Downtrodden masses. You are representing the Nigerian workers. We are also representing the people by election. So we are one and the same thing. But the difference, now you have submitted your complaints to the last bus stop of a common man. The National Assembly in democracy is the only sign of democracy. If there is no National Assembly, there is no democracy. In military rule, there are ministers, there are governors, but there is no National Assembly. So we are representative of the people by election. And you submitted your own demands. And if I'm sure Mr. President will know that even in the demand, we have our input. We have our input. He knows that. Why we have our input is to show that all the pain is on every single Nigerian. So this report or this submission, this demand, like you said, we are members of the National Assembly with the ministers. Everybody is answerable to this chamber. So what we agreed to do is that as soon as possible, we are going to make sure this chamber bring in the ministers of education, the ministers of labor, the NLC, the TUC, the NAS. The Nigerian students, the Minister of Finance, to be on the same table, so that maybe one day or 2 days, nobody move unless and of course we find a solution to this lingering crisis. We assure you that, like he said, even though some of you may not believe us, but we are telling you down to our heart that we are bringing everybody, more especially today that you brought in your demand. We are going to make it a national or an emergency situation in House of Reps to ensure all your demands are treated as a one due. So I assure you that what you brought, we are going to look at it and I assure you we are equal to the task. I assure you we are equal to the task. I assure you we are equal to the task.
Are you talking about?
Great Nigerian workers!
It's a letter from Nigerian workers, from Nigerian students, from Nigerian mothers, from all people of conscience, to the effect that 5 months our university system has been shut is not a good commentary, and that no reason is good enough for the universities to remain shut. And our demand is that the universities should be open, and the demand of those workers should be met. So it's my rare privilege to then present this letter to the representative of the Senate President. Comrades, let me then hand over the microphone to the representative of the Senate President to also speak to us and confirm receipt of our complaint. We have also said that we'll give some timeline, and that is why we had the protest in all the 36 states. After the timeline we have given, if no results come out, then we can scale up to the next level of our action. Are you going to be tired? No! Let me see your hands up if you are not going to be tired. Are you sure? Are you sure? So, distinguished representative of Senate President, this is the message that brought us here. I then want to give you the microphone to speak to your people, because they are also from your constituency. Thank you. My name is Boniface, Senator Boniface. Great Nigerian workers! Great Nigerian students! We are here with you today. The Senate is here with you today. We believe in your cause. And that is why on several occasions we have held meetings with the leadership of ASUU and the executive. There is no country in the world, no civilized country in the world, where students in the university will be away from classroom for 5 months. Not to talk of 8 months, not to talk of more. So we are with you. I confirm the receipt of this letter from the NLC in respect of your struggle. The struggle continues. Aluta continua. I will hand over the microphone to Senator Utazi to speak.
Isoleto, in Africa, the struggle. Well, the NLC president and the leadership of the workers of this country that are here today before us. On behalf of the president of the Senate, 3 of us are here to speak to you. And speaking to you, we are speaking to ourselves. We are, in fact, first of all, I have to thank the president of NLC to partner with ASUU for this exercise. It shows that you are the mother of all other unions. You are the main canopy under which all of them operate. So that you have taken the decision to be here today shows that you are the father, you are in charge. And that's what we are. And we are with you. The National Assembly has never been outside of this decision to end and stop this strike. We have worked, we have discussed this extensively to look at the issue. It is not a welcome development in any country that all our schools are shut down. It's not the best. So we are here with you. I want to tell you that in the parliament there, all of us are speaking with one voice condemning this exercise. I assure you, you will not believe it. You will not believe it because you don't say it. Yes. But we want to tell you we are with you. And that with the letter that is before us here today, we are going to go back again and work very hard to ensure that we'll give the support, give the impetus to this struggle, so that this thing will end once and for all, so that our students will go back to classroom, so that our teachers will go back to work and everybody will be very happy. We are going to do so. We remain with you. This parliament is parliament of the workers of Nigeria. We are not different from you. You are the ones who elected us to be here. I will assure you we are with you. We are with you and we are working to get to this done. Having said that much, we are going to retire, working hand in hand with the House of Reps and the Senate. We are going to find solution to this. Isolato, Africa, the struggle continues.
Great Nigerian workers. I say earlier, don't transfer aggression. Are you with me? Don't transfer aggression. Kuli, kuli. Kuli, kuli. Kuli, kuli. There is victory for all. There is victory for all. In the struggle for Nigeria, there is victory for all. Forward, forward, ever, backward, never. In the struggle for Nigeria, there is victory. He's Selecto. He's Selecto. He Africa. The struggle. A people united. A people united. A people united. Are we united? They cannot therefore defeat us because we will have the will. On your behalf.